Hello, everybody. My name is Eric Bryant, and I am the National Professionals Membership Chairperson on the National Professionals Executive Board for the National Society of Black Engineers. I am recording this video to talk more about the Chapter Health Initiative for Professionals, or CHIP. And I want to record this video to very briefly cover the four CHIP health statuses that we award chapters for, and to give you guys a summary overview of what each of those levels means and what you would be required to do in order to reach all of those levels. So just a reminder, all of this information about the recognition framework is actually on the CHIP webpage. Please view that prior video about how to navigate to the CHIP webpage in order to find it. Hopefully you'll be able to get this information on your own if you wish to study it in more detail. But there are four CHIP health statuses that we actually award chapters during our annual convention. Those four levels are certified, silver, gold, and diamond. And let me briefly describe what each of those levels are. Starting with certified, this is our base CHIP health status level. It requires you to actually participate in the CHIP program in order for us to do the assessment to determine at what status you're at. But basically, this is, again, the baseline status for CHIP in terms of your level. Basically, you have to meet the charter requirements. In other words, you have your 10 members, or you had a petition if you don't have the 10 members to be able to be recognized as an active chapter due to you being short. And you have your officers reported in NSBE Connect. You have to have a chapter constitution and bylaws that we have a copy of. If you submitted that previously, we should have a copy of it if you previously participated. If this is your first year participation, you'll have to submit that to us. Additionally, you'll have to report your membership recruitment activities, having a way to communicate with chapters. You'll have to share how you're doing that. You actually have to report some kind of NSBE-related program, and you'll have to show that you are managing your finances accurately. Basically, a budget, a 501c3 is current, and you have a bank account. If you reach those requirements, we recognize you as certified. The next level down is silver, and you have to meet all of those requirements of certified, plus a few additional things. Basically, you'll need to share with us what your goal plan is for the year. You'll need to hold general body meetings and report those. You'll need to show that you have a strategy for recruiting members. So you're more than just holding a program. You're actually defining for us what your means of actually attracting members to become part of your chapter is, and state what that is. You'll want to make sure that you have your reports actually submitted in terms of activities of your chapter. You're submitting the activity reports. Your website is up to date, or the way that you're actually communicating is shared so as to make it clear how you're doing that. From a programming point of view, we're looking for you to have engagement with students, and then also have something for your members in terms of professional development or networking. That could conceivably come in joint venues. So if you're having a general body meeting and you do your professional development there, you can count that. And then from the finance perspective, the budget is another key piece that you share with us. And then you also should have a explanation of how you're raising money for the chapter, how you bring in revenue for the chapter, basically an elicitation of that. One way you could do that is by sharing with us your corporate solicitation packet. If you're simply just raising funds through member dues, if you explicitly say this is our strategy for revenue and it's just that, that counts as well. So that's the silver level status. Next level above that is gold. And basically you have to meet the requirements previously stated for certified and silver, but these additional requirements also need to be a part of it as well. Specifically, you need to demonstrate through your ongoing reporting that you're meeting some of the goals that you've actually stated you wanted to meet. You will need to have a means of collecting your records for the chapter. We need some evidence that your local members are also becoming national members of the society. And we want to see some of your marketing materials, how you're actually reaching out to your chapter members, whether it's flyers or your photographs or other things of that nature. We want to see that you're recognizing your members in some way, shape, or form. You're conducting programming throughout the entire academic year, so it's more than just one event or one program or just general body meetings that you're doing, but you're actually doing the mission work of the society outside of those specific events. We're looking for you to execute all of the programmatic areas. We want to see that you actually are controlling your expenses, so the ongoing reporting of your finances becomes important for that and that you're executing that. So that's gold level. And then on top of that, doing all of those things gets you to the point where you begin to be recognized for diamond status. And what that means is you've achieved all of your goals. You're actually meeting your recruitment and retention targets for your chapter, and you're seeing high attendance at your events. You're doing the full data reporting program. So in addition to the quarterly reports, you're actually doing supplemental reports that give us information that we've requested on things like scholarships or member recognition. And you actually participate in our national and regional events as well. And so we do actually do separate record keeping that indicates that. We've got all the records on who's attended FRCs, the Professional Development Conference, as well as the annual convention. We'll use those metrics as part of the judgment of whether your chapter is in diamond status. And we're also, from a finance perspective, actually looking to see you use your financial and other resources to do the mission work of the society. So things like actually awarding chapter scholarships or funding a particular chapter member to attend a professional development event like a workshop or another conference would be something else that we would be also looking for in terms of a chapter that's at diamond status. So again, just reiterating, 4 levels: certified, silver, gold, diamond. And the diamond chapters are the best of the best chapters of the society. And so I've elicited to you what the requirements are, and there's certainly a lot of them. It's certainly not an easy level to reach. Last year, we did not have any diamond chapters, but I hope that we can see that chapters get their strength to the point where they're doing all of the things that are required to be diamond chapters. And what I've just described to you is what that is. Again, you can find the details of all these on the CHIP webpage. I encourage you to navigate to that page in order to review those requirements and details. And if you have any questions about those, you'll be able to get those answered there. If you found this video to be helpful, I would ask you to drop a like on the video. And again, I would ask you to subscribe to the NSBE Professionals YouTube channel in order to get more content about CHIP as well as all the other great things that we're doing in the NSBE Professionals. Thank you.